Chapter 1. A plot takes shape in the early hours of a quiet August morning. The intricate web of the digital underworld came alive. Malone Lam, a 20-year-old from Singapore, and Jeandiel Serrano, a 21-year-old Californian, had just set their plan in motion. Over months of meticulous plotting, the duo, aided by shadowy associates, aimed to steal an astonishing $230 million in Bitcoin from a single victim in Washington state. What unfolded next was a modern tale of greed, genius, and the devastating vulnerability of the digital age. Months before their heist, Lam and Serrano began plotting their crime. They understood the immense value locked in the cryptocurrency market, a sector known for its decentralized nature but also its vulnerability to human error and social engineering. Their target? A Washington-based investor who had amassed a fortune of over 4,100 Bitcoin. Valued at $230 million, this trove was one of the largest known holdings of digital currency by an individual. The plan was simple yet daring: exploit the victim's trust and access their private keys, the critical code securing their cryptocurrency holdings. Chapter 2. The Cyber Deception. The heist began with a series of false alarms engineered by Lam and Serrano. Using virtual private networks, VPNs, and proxies, they simulated unauthorized login attempts to the victim's Google account. These attempts triggered notifications, creating the illusion that the victim's account was under siege by hackers from overseas. Once the stage was set, Lam called the victim, pretending to be a Google security officer. Calm yet authoritative, Lam claimed the breach was a serious threat and offered to help secure the account. The victim, unaware of the deception, complied, sharing sensitive information under the pretense of safeguarding their data. Serrano then took over, posing as a representative from Gemini, the cryptocurrency exchange where the victim stored their Bitcoin. In a carefully orchestrated move, Serrano convinced the victim to install remote access software. This gave the duo direct visibility into the victim's computer, allowing them to monitor and manipulate their actions. Within hours, Lam and Serrano identified the files containing the private keys. They swiftly transferred the Bitcoin to wallets they controlled, ensuring the funds were beyond the victim's reach before the crime was even detected. The heist begins on the day of the crime. Lam initiated contact, his tone calm but authoritative. Claiming to be from Google's security team, he warned the victim of a supposed breach in his account and threatened to lock it unless immediate action was taken. Unnerved but compliant, the victim provided the access codes Lam needed to dig deeper. With Serrano at his side, Lam sifted through the victim's Gmail and OneDrive accounts. Every folder, file, and email became a potential clue leading to the treasure trove of 4,100 Bitcoin. The victim's meticulous record-keeping made it easier for the duo to uncover private keys, the digital equivalent of a bank vault combination. But that wasn't all. Serrano followed up with another call, this time pretending to be from Gemini, the cryptocurrency exchange where the victim held his assets. With a mix of technical jargon and feigned concern, he convinced the victim to download a remote access tool. Now, Lam and Serrano were no longer just looking over the victim's shoulder, they were controlling his screen. In real time, they watched as the victim accessed the files containing his private keys. Within moments, the duo transferred the Bitcoin to wallets under their control. By the time the victim realized what had happened, it was too late. Chapter 4. A lifestyle of excess. The stolen wealth fueled an extravagant lifestyle that was as reckless as it was lavish. Lam, based in Miami, rented 2 sprawling mansions, each worth millions. One of these properties, located in a high-end neighborhood, cost $47,500 per month in rent. Serrano, on the other hand, lived in Los Angeles, where he threw lavish parties and indulged in luxury cars. The spending spree, cars, Serrano purchased a Lamborghini Revuelto for $1 million and a Ferrari, alongside several custom luxury vehicles. Lam also bought high-performance cars to add to their growing collection. Travel. The pair chartered private jets for international trips, spending hundreds of thousands on flights alone. Nightlife. Serrano was known to frequent exclusive nightclubs in Los Angeles, where he spent hundreds of thousands in a single night. Watches. Lam splurged on a $2 million luxury watch, a symbol of their newfound wealth. Chapter 5. The Reckoning. The extravagant spending, while thrilling, attracted attention. Law enforcement agencies, already on high alert for cryptocurrency-related crimes, began tracking the stolen funds. Blockchain analysis revealed suspicious patterns in the movement of Bitcoin, pointing investigators toward Lam and Serrano. In September 2024, the law caught up with the pair. Serrano was arrested at Los Angeles International Airport, attempting to leave the country. Lam was apprehended shortly after in Miami. At the time of their arrests, authorities seized luxury vehicles, designer goods, and remaining portions of the stolen Bitcoin. Chapter 6. The legal battle. Both Lam and Serrano were charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering, crimes carrying a maximum sentence of 20 years each. In court, prosecutors described their crime as one of the largest cryptocurrency thefts from a private individual in history. During hearings, Serrano admitted to receiving between $27 million and $32 million from the heist, while agreeing to return $20 million to the FBI. Lam, similarly, acknowledged his role in the crime but claimed that portions of the stolen funds were inaccessible. Chapter 7. The missing millions. Despite recovering some of the funds, over $100 million remains unaccounted for. Authorities believe these funds were laundered through intricate networks or are hidden in wallets that have yet to be traced. Chapter 8. Reflections on the heist. The story of Lam and Serrano is a cautionary tale of how digital innovation can be both an opportunity and a threat. Their crime exploited the very essence of human trust, leveraging technology to orchestrate one of the most sophisticated cryptocurrency thefts in history.